Sometimes when it comes to us losing people, we think that it's just life. It's just meant to be, and in a way it is, but it's not to be taken in the context in which you think it is. When we lose, sometimes it's not actually losing. Sometimes it's God preparing us for where He's taking you and where you're going. Life is a lot like an elevator. As you go up, people got to get off on the floor below you, because not everybody's going to be there when you get to the top. And a lot of times it's the people that you think are going to be with you that they're not. I would say every single person that I thought would be with me and where I'm at this point in my life, not a single person that I thought was going to be there is there. Now, that's not counting maybe a few family members. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking more about like friends. You're going to be in a relationship with somebody and you think you're going to be together forever, and things don't work out the way that you think it's going to work out. And a lot of times, what looks like loss is just God pruning you and pruning people out of your life. As I was saying, life's like an elevator. Not everybody's supposed to lead you to the top. Sometimes you'll be in a relationship, and it could be family. It could definitely be family. It could be your parents, your siblings, aunts, uncles, anybody that you're close to. It could be that boyfriend, that girlfriend. Sometimes even it's a spouse. Typically I like to think that it's not the case, because what God brings together, let no man separate. But sometimes people bring themselves together, and you're with somebody you're not supposed to be with. Anyways, that's another topic for another time. But God will prune people out of your lives. Sometimes it's a friend. Sometimes it's your best friend. It's someone you grew up with. But see, as you grow and as you change, not everybody grows and changes along with you. You don't. You just don't. And it sucks. The scriptures, they talk about how God prunes us, and He'll take us out of situations. He'll pull us out of status. He'll pull people out of our lives. And I don't have my book with me today, so I pulled it up. And it says in John 15, verses 1 through 2, it says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful." If you got people in your life who are not being fruitful, they're not fruitful to you, they don't help you towards your calling, they don't help you be a better person in life, expect God to remove them, especially if God is using you. I've also had people in my life that I thought were going to be in my life forever, and God pruned them out. Friends that I've had all my life. And I still have people that I grew up with that, I check in on time to time. There's some people that haven't actually been removed from my life, but we're in different seasons of life. That's all it is. As life happens, you get married, you have families of your own. Life is going to happen. But I have people that I have full-fledged, they've been removed out of my life. I had somebody that I was super close with, and ever since I was in high school, people would, God will warn you when somebody's not supposed to be in your life. God will warn you. So I had this person, and even since high school, people would ask me, what are you doing hanging with this person? They're doing nothing but holding you back. Comments like that. And I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my friends. I'll hold those. I don't just let anybody in my circle. So when you're in my circle, I protect that. I keep people close. But since high school, people would tell me that. My family would tell me that. All of my brothers warned me about this person. My mother despised this individual every single time. If I mentioned this person's name or she knew that I was hanging out with them, she'd always roll her eyes and have something to say. Why are you hanging out with so-and-so? They're holding you back. They're going nowhere. My father didn't like this person. He'd tell me similar things. I had girlfriends who've broken up with me because of this person. Because they would say the same thing. And I've had people that made me choose. It was either this person or them. And me being loyal, I was like, well, if you're going to make me pick and you're going to make me choose, then you can go. And that's exactly how I was. And I lost out on a lot of good relationships because of this person. Because of that reason, me staying loyal. So God will always warn you. There'll always be signs. Listen, it's like a rumor, right? A rumor's a rumor, but if enough people are saying it that are from different sources that are not connected, and these are credible people, well, it's probably true. It's probably true. Just know when it's time to wake up and face reality. Because again, God will warn you to get rid of those people out of your life. And if you don't, well, He'll remove them for you, one way or another.